Hello YouTube and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Welcome to Genshin Impact Luna 5. This is the new version here where today we are going to start doing some new stuff that we are going to discover, just like such as Varka's test run, and also we are also going to begin Varka's story quest. But right now, before I do anything, of course I spent some resins, and look at that. I also acquired the Not Cry teapot set. As you can see, that's our base here with a little Paimon neon light and that huge mechanism up there. I don't know what that is. And it looks like there are so many structures that Aino has put all over. But anyway, because this is the Serenity teapot set, then this counts as a world that is fit for co-op. I mean, a world that is already set on co-op. Hold on, let me check the map though. So there are 4 isles. Alright, so we're going to begin in Not Cry first, as you can see. Also, there are Traveler's Tales too. See here, Varka is one of them. As you can see, I think he's in the flagship. So maybe we'll go talk to Varka first for the anecdotes, for one of his anecdotes. Because maybe that's him in Not Cry before going back to Mondstadt. And then later, after we talk to Varka, we're going to do Varka's, what is it called? Varka's test run. That's what we're gonna do. And then after that, I forgot that we have a new world boss, which is called the Radiant Moon Gecko, which I think we're going to also test. And then after that, perhaps we are going to jump into Varka's story quest. That's it's all about. I can't wait to learn more about him, even though I have no plans to pull for him, even though I will not know anything about his lore in-game and had to rely everything on the wiki. But anyway, maybe just knowing everything about him from the there he is, from the story quest is enough. Anyway, oh, Flint is there too.
What did I tell you? You are, without a doubt, my best drinking buddy in all of Nodcry.
You're too kind, Mr. Varka. Truth is, though, I am but a dabbler when it comes to spirits. Yours, my friend, is a truly superior palate.
Ah, Traveler! What impeccable timing. Fancy a drink?
I believe something on the milder side would be suitable for you, Mr. Traveler. As it happens, Mr. Dimyon is away on business. Allow me to prepare your drink in his stead.
Ooh, nice, Flints.
What'll it be then? Something sweet? Or perhaps with a little tang to it?
I've got enough for sweet, so sour drinks, please.
You seem a little tired. Something tangy to invigorate the senses, maybe. Perhaps a splash of lemon juice.
Can't say I've ever had any sour liquor before. Closest I get is drinking something sour after the alcohol to sober up. Actually, now that I think about it, it's been a long time since I tasted Noel's hangover soup. She'd always toss in wolf hooks and berry juice.
Apologies for the snorting.
My drinking stamina's really taken a hit without it. The thought of it makes me want to head back to Mondstadt.
Oh, you will, bro. You will, soon. Apologies about the snorting. I'm having the usual morning sniffles.
Here you go. It may be nameless, but I'm confident it'll lift your spirits.
Aha!
Miss Paimon, allow me to present this freshly squeezed juice. I've included a bit of pulp to further enhance its texture.
Wow! Thank you!
Mr. Varka, have a sip of this.
Oh, I get a serving too? What's this? The sobering up round after the party? This is... Oh, the taste of wolf hook! Where did you even get this? When?
Your longing for Mondstadt is quite evident, and I happen to have an eye for such subtleties. In any case, I trust that this fruit shall bring you some measure of cheer.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's someone who sell wolf hook in Not Cry. I forgot who. Was it that one NPC in the harbor to Pyramida?
Not bad at all. Shame, though. Can't find anyone else to keep me company on marathon drinking sessions here in Not Cry. That said, I don't think you've ever quite drunk your fill.
If you're referring to the experience of being utterly absorbed in exquisite wine, allowing one's thoughts to wander freely and relishing the act of doing so, then I suppose...
After all, Flynn's is a... I mean, when alcohol meets flame, it...
vanishes without a trace. But while certain robust spirits may ignite a blaze, I can't say it's ever really made me feel that way.
Ha! That's only because the stuff we've got isn't strong enough. Like the fire water from Snezhnaya.
Oh yeah, vodka.
You've definitely tried that before, right?
Of course. But it's been some time now, so my recollection has grown faint.
I'll get us a barrel one of these days. Then we can drink to our heart's content.
I shall defer to your judgment, Mr. Varka. First, however, allow me to raise a toast to this most pleasant evening encounter.
All right. Cheers!
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 Here's to a delightful evening.
Okay. Anecdote has been recorded. So, let's see. As you can see here, there are so many of these events that we can do. First, there's this one, as usual. I've selected the Wanderer this time. And then we've got Varka Story Quest, and then Varka's Test Run. We're gonna do that after that. And then we've got the new Not Cry OST for the rhythm game. Of course, there's Miliastra Wonderland. And then here's the Traveler's Tales. We've done all this already in the cliff, whatever that's called. And also the new boss, world boss right here. So right now, hold on, wait, give me a sec. Oh, here it is. Let's see who else has got the Traveler's Tales. Because who knows, some of them got more. Okay, so there's Nicole, there's Jibai, there's Ilua, Kachina, Emily, Kuki, Risley, Gaming, Chlorind, and oh, Yoimiya as well. I forgot that Yoimiya does not have a does not have an anecdote. But anyway, let's test run Varka. I've already claimed all these rewards instantly without doing the test run. So yeah, let's see how Varka does. And a common trait for new characters is that even though I somehow knew their kit, I wanted to begin with a basic tutorial. So as you can see, Varka's an Anemo DPS. After using his elemental skill, he enters that sort of state. His normal attack transforms into that. Varka can unleash enhanced special elemental skill and charge attack. Hitting enemies with the normal further reduces the time above. Holding his elemental skill allows him to charge up. Yep. And then his burst. Alright, there we go. Okay. Yep.
Try to keep up.
Oh wait. Oh wait, okay, hold on. Okay, so there's hitting opponents with elemental skills or charge attack. Yeah, there we go. I don't know where this hydro infusion came from. Oh wait. And yeah, there we go. Again, I don't know where the hydro infusion came from. Maybe there's someone back there behind the scenes helping us. If I can guess, it's Columbina. Oh, anyway, yeah, there we go.
Stay back! Turning point!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Okay. Yeah, let's do this.
Up the ante!
Yes. Oh my god.
Watch out! A turning point!
I like using Varka, but too bad I'm not planning on wishing for him, as I said. Ah. Oh, never mind. I can enter this state as well.
Thunder!
Yes! God, he's so fun to play. And yeah, that's all. We got some Wolfhooks for Ascension. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to test the new world boss, which is the Radiant Moon Gecko, before we proceed onto Varka's Story Quest. And as you can see, where the Radiant Moon Gecko is right here. So apparently there's a new teleport waypoint unlocked here. Let's see where outside leads to first before we go back in. So okay, let's see. Let's go. Let's see outside. Oh wait, hold on. Where is this place? Yeah. Oh, it's this place right here. So this place opened up. Or perhaps that place opened up. I don't know. But there's some moonlight flies, I think that's what they call them, or fireflies that absorb Kuvaki. So we can get some crystal cores, and then there are also some mandragoras. So let's see what this one does.
Installation chamber deployed.
So certain creatures can form defensive structures. This results in overlapping shields. Oh, so they're using geo shields. Unless the current layer is completely shattered, no damage can be dealt. Okay. A highly unique, of course, it's a radiant creature, so quickly heal your HP to its maximum to escape. Doing so will also reduce its geo resistance. And also destroy the moon anchor points. Alright. Oh god. I'm just, oh, okay.
Look, the rainbow! Hand it over! You're not going anywhere!
Come on, I hope we can...
Be silent, to dust.
I hope we can beat this creature before it does something.
Observe. Night falls.
Defensive mode engaged.
Rush attack! Nope. Finders keepers! You're my target!
Oh, never mind. So I guess we defeated him. We defeated it without letting him gaining a shield. Oh yeah, by the way, let's do this. All right, let's see what it says. So this is a prismatic severe tail. I can guess because this is the definite shape of a gecko tail. I haven't had a pet gecko before, and you can see the tail behind it. A crystallized tail vertebrae left behind by a defeated moon gecko in its attempt to escape. By all logic, a lizard that has evolved to such formidable strength should no longer face the threat of natural predators. Yet it still retains the instinct to shed its tail in a bid for survival. Perhaps in an age when moonlight blanketed the land, even more terrifying predators once prowled this place. Okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna defeat this gecko one more time.
Installation chamber.
Look, the rainbow! Do you want it? Smash and grab!
Close your eyes.
One Yahoda!
Observe. To dust.
I never leave empty! Rush attack!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Be silent. Night falls.
I think Lunar Crystallize is great for this. Maybe. But that's all. We defeated it one more time. There we go. We got one. We still got 3 of them, but that's fine. Also, before we proceed on again, we should see our archive, our databank. That's what we call it in Honkai Star Rail, at least. And radiant creatures, radiant beasts. There it is. There's no other new enemies of note. Also, we got to fight another time for the enemies of note. I'm going to fight the doctor, maybe off screen. But here, this is the second radiant creature boss, the Radiant Moon Gecko. An ancient monster drawn to moonlight, this gecko dwells deep within layers of rock. The gradual accumulation of Kuvaki has crystallized its body into segments as precise as mechanical components. These parts can harden and form stone spikes used to repel intruders. Some scholars believe this unusual lizard's ancestors once roamed the surface. Over the ages, sweeping changes in the world drove them underground, where they have since lived in darkness for countless generations. Though their memory of true moonlight has faded, instinct remains. On nights of the full moon, they are compelled to gnaw on rock and soil suffused with lunar radiance to preserve their bloodline. Alright, so I guess they're just some they're just some overgrown species of... Oh, hold on. I don't know why I bother, but as I said, they're just some overgrown species of these guys. The thornback gecko. Maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, since we're done with it, since we're done with all of it, we've done with the exploring, let's not waste our time and let's begin Lupus Majoris chapter. Oh yeah, there we go. Wait, what? Alright, there we go. Yes. And what are we going to do? Oh, hold on. Travelogue, event quest, traveler's tales. Oh yeah, that's... Okay, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to focus our experience mode. So let's do this. That way we won't get any disturbances from outside. Oh boy, here we go. Bloodstained Night, view letter. Oh, here it is. A letter carried by... I can't read this because the recording log is blocking the way. A bard. Or Venti. I cannot read what this is because my recording bar is blocking the way. To Traveler. Hey, long time no see, my friend. Was that? You say we just met recently? For a heart that always misses its friends, every second feels like an eternity. And after such a grand adventure in Nodcry, you must have gathered quite a few stories along the way, yes? Are you, perhaps, looking for an old friend to talk to? Do you happen to need a bard, one who can turn your tales to verse? If so, come and catch up with me at Starsnash Cliff. The wine is poured and the strings are already tuned.
Oh, it's from the tone-deaf bard. Apparently, he wants to hear all about our adventures in Nodcry. Maybe we can get some tasty treats out of him in return. Come on, let's go to Starsnash Cliff.
Yep. I don't know why I bother. Boom. Alright, anyway, let's not waste some time. Let's go to Starsnatch. Oh, it's this place. Okay, I forgot. What is the quickest way to get up there? I think through here. Because the only teleporters nearby is the way to the Thousand Winds Temple. Especially that one domain right down there. I forgot what kind of domain is that. It's one of the 4 winds. I don't think it's the wolf. Oh yeah, speaking of wolves, I saw a video. Oh my god, Liane's troubles. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this first. Oh my god, it's a squirrel. What do you need? Carrots. All right, I'll give you carrots. So speaking of wolves, I know Varka has some stuff to do with wolves, but I saw one of a video of people doing an early access. Well, not early access. Well, okay, I think it's called early access. I count that as an early access using a different server by doing Varka in their world, having Varka to play in their world. And apparently he has the same thing as Razor, where everywhere he goes... Oh. Where everywhere he goes, the wolves follow him. Give me a sec, I lost track. Alright, there he is. There he is. There he is. Also, I forgot that these two are here. Alright. Here we are. We're back at the Thousand Winds Temple. I'm keeping this team because I'm afraid that there's something to do with lunar reactions. Like I saw the Wild Hunt in the trailer. But then again, we'll probably test with Varka.
welcome back, old friend. And how should I be addressing you these days? The honorary knight of Mondstadt? The Tumaini of Natlan? Or the great hero of Nodcry?
Just call me by my name.
Well, you sure have your finger on the pulse. We've barely caught our breath since Not Cry, but it sounds like you've already heard about what went down.
News travels fast on the wind. But before I can turn your tales into tunes, I need to hear them from the horse's mouth.
What horse? What horse?
My wine and my lyre are at the ready. So please, traveler, take a seat and tell me your tale.
You tell Venti everything that happened in Nodcry.
Amazing! Incredible! The Rahier of Solnari and the Doctor? Truly a tale for the ages!
The ages?
So
Why did he say it like
the
that?
wild hunt is a thing of the past now that you've defeated the Rahier of Solnari.
Seems that way. We were kind of focused on dealing with the doctor, though.
Well, honestly, there are still some vestiges of the Wild Hunt around, but not enough to pose a major threat.
Well, that's good to hear. Hey, now that the Northern Abyss calamity is finally resolved, Varka must be getting ready for the triumphant return of his expedition, right?
It should be.
I haven't seen him in the longest time. He must have so many stories to share.
I was gonna ask, you two have really met before? I mean... Okay, from the trailer, yes, although the Traveler doesn't know, but didn't they also do the tripartite conference with the Hexen Circle as well?
Hooray! Paimon was wondering about that, too. He did call you Barbados. But weren't you still fast asleep back when he was in Mondstadt?
Let's call it
Oh.
half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one day when I heard a commotion outside.
Okay.
It was a young knight who had journeyed there in
Oh my
search
god,
of
the wolf's
trials
gravestone.
and oracles after hearing some tall tales at the local tavern. In fact, all that awaited him were moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed completely unfazed, laughing heartily as he sent the ruin guard's missiles flying off into the horizons.
Wow, okay.
Ha! They must have been making quite a racket if it was enough to wake up the tone-deaf bard.
Yeah, it sounded kinda like...
Oh. Like that.
Hey! Is that all you've got?
Oh, Lowen!
Oh, bring it on!
Oh my god. What a maniac.
like that.
Oh god, okay.
Giving up already? You're not half as tough as Varka said.
A young knight of Favonius trekking out to the Thousand Winds Temple in search of adventure. Now there's a sight I haven't seen in a while.
A bard in green clothes. Does this mean... Oh, you're Venti? I was just wondering I was gonna track you down.
Oh, so you were looking for the tone-deaf bard? Strange place to start your search.
I would have tried the Angel's Share.
Hold on. Blonde hair, white hair. You must be the honorary knight. And Paimon! The Grand Master talks about you all the time.
Well,
Allow me to
a reputation
introduce
precedes
myself.
us.
I'm Lowen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company of the Knights of Favonius and a member of the Expeditionary Force. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh, so you're part of the expedition, huh? Right. So that's why Paimon's never seen you around in Mondstadt. Hey, wait a second. We never saw you in Nodcry either.
That's probably because when the Wild Hunt was still running rampant, I spent most of my time out on my own, making mincemeat out of monsters. I barely went back to base at all. Then, once the Wild Hunt calmed down, I got sent back to Mondstadt. Mixed blessing, if you ask me. Sounds like I missed out on some serious action.
No wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the doctor. So, why did Varka send you back?
Don't tell me he sent you to...
Deliver some letters.
Oh, I was gonna say deliver a letter.
There's one for the Knights of Favonius, one for the church, another for the Dawn Winery, at least 10 of them in total.
Jeez, how many people has he sent to deliver his mail now? Mika, Inepa, Lowen. full-time mailman already. In fact, he's earned himself a new nickname.
God.
Let's go with Sir Writes a Lot.
Another day, another nickname. Tone Deaf Bard.
I'll have you know that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. So, tone deaf or not, I wear the title of Bard with pride. And I consider Sir Writes a Lot to be quite a compliment.
Wait, really? Darn it! Maybe Paimon should come up with some harder-hitting nicknames for these two.
Anyway, since this young man has come all the way to the Thousand Winds Temple looking for me...
Oh yeah, by the way,
I
there's
assume
this
he must have a letter
cryovision.
for me too. Am I right?
You sure are. To use the Grand Master's own words.
This one is for the bard in green clothes. These days, I think he goes by Venti. Doesn't really have an address as such. You could start by asking around in Mondstadt, or maybe try your luck at the Thousand Winds Temple.
He didn't mention the nameless isle though.
I figured that since there was this punching bag here, oh, sorry, Ruin Guard, I could get some practice in while I was at it. So, I came right here the second I got back to Mondstadt.
That Varka is so slapdash sometimes. It's a good thing we happen to be nearby.
So, what does the letter say?
Oh, he also said to remind you to write back.
Nothing in particular. Just some idle chatter between two drinking buddies. But if I'm supposed to write back this time... I'll need some time to mull over my response. Varka gave you a whole bunch of letters to deliver, right? Maybe you can head into Mondstadt and deliver the rest of them first?
My thoughts exactly. Assuming I can find the way. Hopefully the roads haven't changed too much since the pre-expedition days.
Well, why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight escort this homeward-bound wanderer to the city? I'm sure some of the recipients of Varka's letters will turn out to be old friends of yours, too.
I do not object.
Let's go! It's been a while since Paimon's done any guide work.
Thank you so much, honorary knight. And you, Miss Guide.
The
Oh.
Abyss. The Wild Hunt. Andreas.
Yep.
Get home safe, Varka.
Whew. Wonder what's gonna happen.
Why do my ears feel so hot all of a sudden? Is someone talking about me?
Yep. Oh god. Oh. We're just going smack dab into Mondstadt City.
Surely there's no way anyone found the secret stash of cash in my office.
Oh god.
That would be terrible.
Grandmaster, bad time
Oh,
to get distracted.
Winfried.
Watch out! Enemies approaching!
Huh? Oh, it's just a few stragglers. They're no real threat to us. This expedition is almost over. We just need to deal with these final few targets, and then we will make our triumphant return.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're doing things with Varka now. All right, guys. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, all of you. I have no element, by the way. Oh god. Okay, I'm relying on physical.
On me.
Whoa! Whoa! What was that POV? Also, Knights of Favonius fighting with us? That's a new high.
Of Sonari to direct them. It seems like all that's left is their primal urge to destroy.
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeepers of Nodcry will be able to deal with what's left.
Just like I thought. What we should be wary of now is...
Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our own reconnaissance, one of the suspected targets should be just up ahead.
By the way,
Good.
these three are
You know
the
drill.
guys who are the
Stay
most
here
drunk.
and stand guard. Leave the rest to me.
Yes, Grandmaster.
What's going on? Oh. Whoa.
We meet again, Andreas.
Yo. Oh my god. It's Andreas' second half.
You've returned from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now?
Is that...
I was planning to take a look around there myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
What's this? An echo from 1,000 years ago?
Is that the White Knight? Is that Roland? Or Grandmaster Arundolin? Whose voice is that?
Everything seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. There are 2 other places to check. Maybe this will all go smoothly after all. It's your turn, my friend. Come, Andreas!
Oh. Oh.
Although, for returning to your old home, perhaps Andreas is a little too ostentatious.
Yeah, I think this is Roland.
Might be better to go by
Boreas.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Injustice.
Oh my god.
Corruption. Iniquity. Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever?
Yo, he's got a new color scheme.
Answer me.
Oh my god.
Heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
This is like his
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight.
Stygian form. Are we gonna fight him? Oh boy, quest has started. Oh, we're back at the Knight's headquarters.
That's where things stand with the expedition. The victors will be returning home soon, so make sure to stock up on wine for the celebrations.
Of course.
P.S. I hope everyone's keeping up with their daily training.
Yep,
I'll be
Noel.
testing you all when I get back to make sure no one's regressed. P.P.S. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you.
PPS.
Don't forget to write back.
That's all.
Oh.
Everyone gets one? Wow! Sir Writes-A-Lot is really living up to his name.
I guess the Grand Master must have something specific to say to each of us. Even I got a letter, and I'm not a real knight yet.
Poor Noel. Varka, can we knight Noel?
Jean? Oh, yes. That's our Grand Master for you.
By the way, anyone know where I can find the cavalry captain?
Oh yeah,
I have a letter
Kaya's
from
not
him
here.
as well.
You mean Kaya? He said he was meeting a friend from the church at the Angel Share.
Oh, Rosaria,
Allegedly
perhaps.
for work. Said he was exchanging intel. But I'd say there's a 50-50 chance he's just there for a drink.
Intelligence from the Church of Avonius?
Paimon bets there'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about we deliver Kaya's letter? And these are there too as well!
Really? Oh, that would be a great help, thank you.
Our thanks to you too, Lowen. The other knights will help distribute the remaining letters. You've had a long journey. Please go get some rest.
Great, but I won't be resting just yet. I have one last letter to deliver to Wolvendale.
Oh, to Andreas?
This one, I was planning on delivering personally. I heard that another challenger recently passed Boreas' trial.
Oh,
Well,
Razor.
with any luck, that wolf might be willing to reveal himself to me, too.
Very well, but please remember to show respect to the local wolves.
I will. Goodbye.
Clearly something is bothering Jean. I should talk to her before going to the Angel's Share. Let's talk to Jean. Or we could talk to each of these individuals. All right. Anyway, Varka, can we get Noel to be knighted as a real knight now?
Grandmaster offered lots of advice in his letter regarding my recent assessments. I didn't think he'd spare a thought for that kind of thing in the middle of an expedition. So, honorary knight, if you have the time, do you
Oh yeah, I'm
think you
wearing
could
my
help
new
me out
outfit.
with my special training?
It looks perfect as an honorary knight. I know it's a pair of our siblings, but I think it looks perfect for an honorary knight.
He wants to test me to see if my skills have regressed? I still haven't forgotten how he went easy on me last time. I'm assuming you must have seen him going all out before. When the time comes, you'd better keep an eye on him for me.
Alright then. Because I remember Eula's voice line about Varka. There's Lisa over there. I think the others are... Oh yeah, and also, where's Albedo? He should be back from Notcry, right?
Ah, the Grand Master. The archives are filled with documents awaiting his review. I'm not letting him run off again until he's
Oh,
finished
dear.
dealing with every last one. On another note, have you spoken to Jean? I hope she'll finally be able to relax a little once Varka returns.
I'm sorry to digress. I don't think so. Also, another thing, where's Klee? All the knights are gathered here. Oh, hang on, let me check. Who's up here? I'm pretty sure Albedo's up here. No. Also, where is the Grandmaster's... Okay. Actually, oh wait, now it comes to a realization that perhaps Varka's office is actually down there, but because Varka's on an expedition, Jane is basically taking over. Oh dear.
The Grand Master wrote in his letter that the Boom Blossom bombs we sent worked really well. He wants to know if we've made any more.
Uncle Varka's coming home.
Oh god. Oh.
Wait to go outside and play with him.
Alright, Klee. Amber and Mika.
Okay, we'll deliver these letters to the Adventurers Guild and the Cat's Tail. You can just handle the ones for the Angel share.
The expedition is finally wrapping up. Oh, I hope the maps I made on our way there are good enough to get them safely home.
Alright, so all is left is to talk to the acting Grandmaster. Also, I still got the sword stuck on the ceiling.
Honorary Knight, you're still here?
I'll be setting off shortly, but it seems like there's something on your mind.
Is it that obvious?
Huh? But Varka's coming back. The situation in Notcry is stable. Surely things are looking up.
True. From what you and Loan have told me, the expedition has indeed accomplished its strategic objectives. It seems that Mondstadt no longer faces any threat from the perils of the North, be they the Wild Hunt or the Doctor. And yet, for some reason, I can't help but recall something the Grandmaster said to me before he left.
Oh?
If I don't make it back from this expedition, you'll have to assume the mantle of Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Ah.
If it comes to that, remember to train the next Knight of Boreas in my stead. I've planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but they still need time to grow. Some have yet to master the art of social interaction. Some don't yet understand that they too need protecting. And some, well, some might not even want to be a knight yet. What's wrong? Well, there's no need to frown. I'm going on an expedition, not marching to my death. This is all just a contingency plan in the event that I'm unable to return. Until I return, I leave them in your care.
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinguished twice in Mondstadt's history.
Oh.
The first wandering knight to claim the title arrived in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago,
Oh.
along with his wolf companion.
So...
He was as free as the wind, He left no succession plan behind. Even his name was lost to history. The title of Boreas could have disappeared from Mondstadt
So that wasn't
just
Roland.
as he did.
That was
But
just
he had
the
an
previous...
informal disciple, a knight named Ravenwood, who admired the
Oh,
Knight of
Ravenwood.
Boreas greatly.
Okay.
Ravenwood's valor and swordsmanship earned him the wolf spirit's recognition. When the old aristocracy tried to regain power, Ravenwood came once more to Mondstadt's defense. From then on, the title of Knight of Boreas was passed down from generation to generation within the Knights of Favonius.
Wolf spirit? You mean that big blue wolf in Wolfendom?
Yep.
Correct. As you may already know, the Wolf of the North is the surviving spirit of an ancient god, and the Knight of Boreas serves as an intermediary between him and humanity. Lupus Boreas, who had never known what it meant to love, came to understand it through the journey with his human companion. In the end, he chose to allow his power to become one with the land. This was once a well-known tale in Mondstadt, but these days, few people are aware that the starting point of the Wolf King's journey was not Mondstadt, but Nodcry.
Mm-hmm. Huh? Yep. He set off from the royal court of the Seelie after meeting Koitar. And it's also Koitar who gave the name Boreas.
You don't seem surprised. Did you sense something in Nodcry?
Yeah.
Once again, you do us proud, honorary knight.
I've done that
The great Wolf King
Amsvartnir
of the
side
North
quest.
Came here from Nodcry. Although he doesn't like to speak of his past. In fact, he rarely shows himself to people at all nowadays. As such, this tale can only be found deep within the Knights of Favonius library. Even among the Knights of Favonius, few are aware of it. The Grand Master didn't disclose any concrete objectives before departing on his expedition. I couldn't help but wonder whether it might somehow be related to Nodcry's Wolf of the North. I kept my speculations to myself, however. Sharing them would only spread unwarranted suspicion toward the Four Winds among the people of Mondstadt. You experienced the turmoil caused by Duval and the East Wind's actions for yourself.
Uh-huh.
Surely you can understand my concern?
No wonder Varka wasn't clear about his motives. Is that what he was worried about?
Very possibly. He was probably also reserving judgment. Having heard about your experiences in Nodcry, I now suspect that the Grand Master hadn't yet ascertained the true identity of our enemy at that time. And as it turns out, the Calamity born in the north wasn't an ancient god, but rather the Wild Hunt and the Doctor. I guess we were both jumping to conclusions.
Well, always better to be over-prepared than caught off guard. You know, facing the worst-case scenario with no backup plan would have been far more worse.
Yes, I completely agree. The tide can turn rapidly.
Oh,
in
it's a
times of
later
battle.
night.
It's a leader's responsibility to prepare for every possible contingency. Even if his contingency plan never needs to be put into action, I'm sure the Grand Master is relieved to know that it's in place.
Alright, so I guess... hold on.
Thank you for being such a patient listener. I feel much more settled after talking with you. If you have any spare time, would you mind stopping off to say hello to the other knights?
Oh, I just did.
I'm sure they have all missed our honorary knight just as much as I have.
I just did. Anyway, yeah, as I said, my new outfit, my new skin is... I know it's a pair, it's a pairing with our sibling, but it's a perfect fit if I'm joining the Knights of Favonius, maybe. Although it does miss...
That turned into a pretty long conversation.
It's missing some Knights of Favonius motives. Alright, let's go to the Angel Share. So, yeah, so for those of you who don't know what's going on, although I will explain it to a further video, maybe, is that Koitar, the first angel who was imprisoned in the Seelie court in Amsvartnir, she basically met this wolf. She called it stupid and, you know, tried to sing out for the wolf, but then the wolf just acts all nice towards her, and she warms up to the wolf and gave the wolf's name Boreas. And then one day Boreas
When you're
decides to
mixing
go to the
drinks in
north.
hot weather, start by pouring in cold water and add ice
I mean to
cubes.
Mondstadt.
Then drain out the water before adding the other ingredients. How's that for a secret recipe? Maybe it's worth a little intel in return.
Please. I've known that little trick for a good 10 years at least. You'll have to offer something a little more substantial if you're serious about trading.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now, but do you two really need to talk so loudly? Especially if you're supposed to be exchanging confidential information.
Kaya! Rosaria! D-Luke! Paimon knew we'd find you here.
Looks like it's about to get even noisier.
A little liveliness never killed anyone. Traveler, Paimon, what brings you our way?
I have a letter for each of you. Ding ding ding.
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences regarding
Aha!
your late father and the incident with Eric. We make absolutely no excuse for
Him.
his crimes. I hope you will give some serious consideration to the question I asked you before I left, though I'm sure you're tired of hearing me ask by now. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
Yeah, so Eric is like one of the reasons why D-Luke quit the Knights of Favonius, because of the injustice that was at that time happening. Because if I'm not mistaken, he's trying to cover up his father's death for some sort.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still refusing to drop it?
He nags like an old man. It's hardly surprising.
Huh? Drop what? What's this about?
Nothing, really. Before leaving on the expedition, Varka came here to chat with me over a drink. I failed to avoid him. He, asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonius, and I declined. He expressed his regret about everything that happened, and asked me to reconsider. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, right. Sounds like you skipped a lot of details. There's clearly more to it.
Whatever details I chose to omit are in the past. Dragging them back up now serves no purpose.
You say that now, but back then, you couldn't let it go. You and the Knights of Favonius were constantly at odds.
I wasn't seeing the full picture. I've had a lot of time to reflect since then. But my answer remains unchanged. I'm not rejoining the Knights of Favonius. Both the Grandmaster and the acting Grandmaster are too upright and honorable. I can't see the shadows that lurk beneath them due to the size of the organization they lead. They need someone on the outside to keep watch vigilantly.
If I had a Mora for every time I've heard you repeat that argument. I actually don't disagree with the first part of what you said. But don't you think someone can keep tabs on things from the inside?
When you join an organization, you're bound by its rules,
Oop,
no matter
sorry.
how free it may seem on the surface.
You think so? Never mind the Knights. Have you honestly ever been bound by the rules of the Church?
Good question. Have you considered that maybe that's why I chose to join the Church and not the Knights to begin with?
Are they arguing or not? Hard to tell.
No, they just have different ways of protecting those around them.
Oh, kind of like the contingencies Jean was talking about. The more ways they have to protect their home, the better. Huh? Traveler?
I wonder if this is exactly what Varka was hoping for. Alright, so what are we gonna do now? Talk to everyone. Oh, literally everyone. D-Luke, I want to talk to you, but I want to sit. No, I want to sit in this particular chair. Please. Oh my god, okay, I'm just facing you away.
My reply won't be a long one, as usual. I'm sure Varka won't be surprised.
Okay, so that's a solid no. What about you, Kaya?
What should I report back to the Grand Master on? Let me think.
Oh yeah, the horses.
Public order inside the city, monster activity in the wild. Oh, and a review of the latest vintages. I think I'll leave it at that.
What about the horses? Them horse. Rosaria's up there, by the way. Yep. Oh, she's last.
If you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you wouldn't have been subjected to all this tedious arguing. When I write back, I'll tell him to quit making trouble for other people.
It's no trouble. Lowen did most of the work. We just volunteered to do the last leg of the journey. Mostly so we could come say hello.
Besides, I wouldn't really call that an argument. You just have different ideas on how to protect Mondstadt.
So you see what's really going on here? All three of us fell for that old rascal's scheme far too readily.
Huh? Scheme? What do you mean? Was Varka lying in his letters then?
No. While I'm sure Varka knows full well that Diluc would never agree to rejoin the Knights, I believe the sentiments he expressed were genuine, as was his offer to welcome Diluc back. There are people like Kaya and I, and then there are those who are true champions of justice to the core. Those people are the most susceptible to being driven to extremes by great upheaval. It's happened in Mondstadt before. Not only that, but it happened to a Knight of Boreas. That'll really hit home for Varka. And that's why his nagging is even more persistent than usual.
A champion of justice driven to extremes? You're saying that happened to a Knight of Boreas?
Yeah. So no one's told you this before?
Well, Jean just told us.
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinguished twice in history. The first was at its inception. The second was the case I was alluding to.
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about this? Wait. And then we got caught up talking about the expedition.
Oh yeah, that was the first time.
We never got around to the second time.
I happened to hear about it from Varka once when he was drinking and started yammering on. The second crisis in the Knights of Boreas lineage.
Oh, of course.
It was 500 years ago.
During the Cataclysm.
Although the Knights of Boreas are meant to be intermediaries between humans and wolves, in practice, very few of them have been truly recognized by Lupus Boreas over the past millennium. Of those who have, the best known are the first Knight of Boreas, Ravenwood, the wolf pup Rostam, and...
There we go.
Varka himself.
And for those who don't know who the wolf pup is, Rostam, he is basically a knight who was Rosaline, aka Signora's lover.
But 500 years ago, there was one who earned the respect of Boreas even before gaining the title. He was a disciple of Rostam.
Yep.
They thought he would become the mightiest knight of Boreas who ever lived. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled. His name was Roland, the blood-stained knight.
Yep. There he is. He also served under Grandmaster Arundolin 500 years ago, alongside with the wolf pup.
Yikes! Bloodstained Knight? That sounds a little ominous.
Hold on.
Well, apparently his original title was the White Knight.
Yep.
But he lost countless comrades during the Abyssal Calamity 500 years ago, including his tutor and mentor, Rostam. The endless bloodshed stained his sword and armor a crimson as deep as black, transforming the White Knight into the Bloodstained Knight. After that, he threw himself completely into battling monsters, leaving Mondstadt and the Knights of Favonius behind. To this day, no one knows his final whereabouts.
Yeah.
It's hard to say whether the loss of an important figure in his life is what drove him to the point of obsession, or whether he was already too far gone to save. But had he known that the Knights of Favonius would always welcome him back, perhaps things would have turned out differently. So if you want my opinion, the reason why Varka keeps asking Diluc to rejoin, despite knowing that he'll never say yes, is to let him know you're not alone. After all these years, he's still as persistent as ever. Just like how he used to be with me.
Huh. Turns out Varka's a lot more thoughtful than he lets on. Paimon had the wrong idea about him. Anyway, there's still something about this whole Boreas business that Paimon isn't really getting. Wasn't Andreas a god in Mondstadt thousands of years in the past? If so, why did Jean say that Boreas and the Wandering Knight only arrived here just 1,000 years ago? Plus, Paimon's super curious about what happened.
Yeah,
to
we don't
Roland.
know. We don't know what happened to Roland. The last time we heard about Roland was that he met the Viridescent Venerer, who was consumed by the abyss, and he sees her no different than a monster and just slay her. Anyway, shall we go get answers straight from the horse's or wolf's mouth?
That's a great idea. Jean said he hasn't been showing himself much lately, but he always seems happy to oblige whenever you show up. Let's go.
My god, I'm happy that past lores are coming back together in here. It just gives like a very, very bliss. I don't know whether I could call it bliss, but such a genuine blissful feeling.